Hello there again, To Build or Not to Build here, and today I'm going to be showing you one of my most favorite creations so far. If you couldn't tell by the title of this video, I recreated Alchemy in Minecraft, which is the science of taking one thing and turning it into something of equivalent value. So, in case you were wondering, yes, my favorite anime is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, so this is, I would say, very much influenced by that. So I'm going to hop into MC Edit, shove the schematic into this world. I did try to make this one command only. It's too much for one command. So, sorry that's not all, new and one command block magic and everything, but, if you've got MC Edit, just use that. So I will be right back. Hello there, and welcome back. Here we are, although that was actually only like a few seconds for you, but anyway, we're back, and here we have the whole contraption. As you can see, this would be kind of difficult to put into one command, so I mean, this part right here it was just a pain to make, and just shoving this all into one command would just be extremely tedious because it doesn't work with any compiler contraptions that I've seen. So anyway, moving on, the first thing you need to do is press this button, and this will activate the contraption. You only need to press this button. This is not necessary. This is the Philosopher's Stone. So if you want to play with the Philosopher's Stone in your world, or at least make it where it does something, you're going to need to press this. So for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to show this, but this causes additional lag. So if you're already suffering from lag with this, I don't recommend playing with the Philosopher's Stone. But anyway, we've got all of them powered. So now we have Alchemy installed in the world. So the first thing you need is an Ender Pearl. That's always necessary for your transmutation circle. Next, you're going to need quartz blocks. That is also very necessary for your transmutation circle. And for those who aren't familiar with alchemy, you typically in alchemy books or shows or movies or anything like that, they require transmutation circles to, do all that stuff. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make yourself an alchemy circle. This looks like a good flat area, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So you're going to want to clear out a 3 or a 5x5 ring around a 3x3 area and pop down some quartz into it. And then you got the first part. Next, you need to put little spikes on all the corners. So once you got all those spikes, then you can do the next step, which is just turn it into a little pyramid on every part. So now it should look like, or never mind, not done. Whoops. Okay, now it should look like this. A square with a square in it. And now you just need to make a 5-block long line with a center block being connected to this. Block line there. Oops. And place all our blocks there. And then 5-block line here. And now we've got our lines. And now all you need to do is is just go 2 out here, 2 out there to make it look kind of circular, 2 out here, 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 and 2 out here, and that is the alchemy circle. Hang on, let me get some water to get rid of all the grass. I don't like my grass being in the alchemy circle. Okay, this is an alchemy circle. This is what you will be using to transfer one item into another. If you can't, if you want to pause the video, this is a good place to do it in case you want to use this in your world. Yeah. I will also include a picture that shows this design in case you don't want to pause the video. So here we have it, the alchemy circle, or transmutation circle. Now we're not done yet. We need to get an anvil and either a stone, iron, or diamond axe. You cannot use wood or gold for this. And then you're going to need yourself some nether quartz. And then let's just hop into game mode 0. And then plop down your anvil. I'm not sure why. I think it has to do with tile entity data, but it doesn't always work with the anvil being in every direction. So what you have to do is create yourself your alchemy chalk. You throw it on the anvil and hold your stone axe, and of course for the video it would not do such a thing. So just place it in a different direction and do that, and hold your axe, and it plays the sound, and you get yourself some alchemy chalk. Create a transmutation circle, and then put this in the center with an ender pearl to activate it. Alright, so just follow the instructions, go to the center, throw down an ender pearl and alchemy chalk, and we have a functional transmutation circle. You cannot, this will not work if you break it. Notice if I break it, it pops down the ender pearl, and that's it. It does use up an alchemy chalk every time you use it, so, but I mean it's really easy to make alchemy chalk anyway. So alright, so how this works. So the particles show what you get so I can create this. If I look down, straight down, and jump, it'll create coal. Of course, I don't actually have any alchemy points. If you notice on the sidebar, it says to build and not build has 0 points. So I can't create any coal, and you need 1 point to get coal. You right click to change what it makes. This is iron, gold, diamond, emerald, redstone, lapis, quartz, blaze rod, TNT, carrot, potato, seeds, and back to coal. So I'm gonna just give myself a diamond. Oops, gotta put my name in. And if you throw it into the alchemy circle, it will, a diamond will give you 64 alchemy points. You can also throw in stuff like coal. Coal is worth 1 point, and notice if I look down and jump, it subtracts 1 from my alchemy score and gives me back the coal piece. I can throw it back in. So this is also helpful for storage. You can just save all of your items as alchemy points. So I can create coal, I can right click, I can create iron, and use time set day. So iron is 8 points. I'm just gonna scroll through and get myself a coal because I like having that nice even 64. So I can create iron, throw it back in. I can create gold, which is 16. Diamond, of course, and that uses up all my alchemy points because I only had enough for a diamond. Then there is, sometimes it's hard to click it right. Oh, I missed emerald. Anyway, let's move on. So redstone, that's 2 points for a block. Lapis is 18 points. Quartz, it'll give you 4, and then you actually have to throw in a block to, you actually have to throw in a block of quartz to get your 2 alchemy points back. Also keep in mind you have to be using an empty hand. Then you can get blaze rods, which, because blaze rods are really easy to come by once you actually have a blaze spawner, it actually costs more than it takes to put back. So it costs 8 to get, but then only 5 back in return. So I'm going to give myself 3 coal and throw that in there to go back. Then there's, oops, missed the TNT. Anyway, for 1 point, you can get 2 carrots. For 1 point, you can get 2 potatoes. When you're transmuting the potatoes and carrots back, you have to do it in stacks of 2. Oops. And notice when they combine, it'll go back into it. So then that's the potato. Come on. And here we got seeds. For 4 points, you can, whoops, I already had these. You can get a stack of seeds. Additionally, for a stack of seeds, you can get 4 points back. And then the one I didn't, I missed it already. The one I didn't show you was emerald, which is 16. So, there you go. And of course, if you look down and try to transmutate, nothing's going to happen. So yeah. There is one big downside to this, and that being, that you will lose all your alchemy points if you try to get something that you can't afford. For example, if I go down to 16 alchemy points, and I scroll over to, diamond, and I try to do it, it'll just use up the alchemy points and give me nothing in return. So there wasn't much I could do about that without making the whole thing completely overcomplicated, which it already was pretty complicated to make in the first place. So, you know, just deal with that. Just be smart about what you're doing. So, what was it? It was gold. That's equivalent as well. Okay, so back at 64. And also this way, this is really great because if you want to reward players for doing something, if you had this on a server or something, you can say like, okay, give or Guild War players set at a point or at P point 1,000, and then you know they can spend it all on redstone or TNT or, of course, the obvious choice would be diamonds. You could spend all of that on diamonds, all that. And so there is another way to remove your transmutation or deactivate the transmutation circle. Is to walk into the center, look straight up. You'll grab your ender pearl, and it'll be done. You know, you throw coal into it, and it's completely fine. So yeah, there you have it. That is an alchemy circle in vanilla Minecraft.